We got more internet historian.
Begin by
Incognito Mode.
YouTube Raw.
Out of fucking nowhere.
Conspiracies.
Wait, sorry. Conspiracies. I love them. I'm a big conspiracy theorist.
Conspiracies? What are
Yep, that's one. Birds are not real.
Chirp. What are conspiracies?
That one is not a conspiracy. That was actually proven to be right. If you didn't know, it's actually true. They were dumping chemicals that were making the frogs, you know.
What are...
That is also not a conspiracy. That is actually also proven to be true.
Look, all I want to know is, what are
Yeah, that one was just stupid.
Wait a minute. Are they making the green M&M less sexy?
Yes. Look at the face on the green M&M. What the fuck? Why was this even a thing?
Sexy?
In the film.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, to be honest.
By the way, I know internet historians has to only react to his stuff like 24 hours after he posts them. Not sure if he said the same thing for Incognito Mode. I don't know if I should wait to upload or not. But you can let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just like the little ones that don't really matter.
Give me an example.
I recently was grocery shopping and I bought a limited edition detergent that was wild berry scented.
Okay.
I opened it and started using it right away. And every time I clean the dishes now, I think, wow, that's a delicious wild berry scent.
Yeah.
But then I had to go to a hospital, right? And it just stinks like chemicals. And it's like, we have the technology to make cleaning things that smell delightful.
Oh.
Yet you go to the hospital and it smells like cat piss?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That is a good point.
Yeah.
What else have you got?
So when I was a kid, my sister had been
I wonder what the medical reason is. I'm sure there's actually a reason. Someone must know.
to like a party with glow sticks.
Right.
And so she put a bunch of them in the freezer because she had heard that if you put a glow stick in the freezer, it stays glowy for longer. I think that's not true.
It does. No, it does. It slows down the chemical reaction.
Nah, there's no chemicals. It's just little green goblins. I'm telling you, with their little torches. So I'm a kid, right? And we used to have, like, you know, ice blocks. I don't know what you...
Oh, I know exactly where this is going. How many did you drink?
We call those raspado in Spanish.
Just the one. But I...
Sorry, my bad. No, we call them bolis. We call them bolis. Raspado is another thing.
And so I go into the freezer. I go, oh, wow, that must be some new thing. And I get some scissors from the kitchen. I snip it off. And I drink it down.
What in color was it, and what flavor?
It was a reddy purple. It tasted like soap, but it was spicy like Tabasco. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, no, that's good. Yep.
Now, here's where the conspiracy comes into it, right? My sisters are running around screaming in circles, he's gonna die, he's gonna die, oh no, no. My mum's on the phone with like a poison control hotline or something, being like, my son just drank a glow stick.
They just think, you're the worst mother.
This is your fault.
I hope you made plenty of nice arrangements
You are worse than Kevin's mom.
for the funeral, ma'am.
There's no point making a closed casket, he'll just glow right through, won't he?
Put him in
To be fair, I would assume the same. I was sure you would die.
the freezer. He'll last longer.
But yeah, so here's the thing, right? They're saying, you know, you can't drink glow sticks, they're toxic, you'll die, etc.
Yes.
The poison control people, their solution was, I had to gargle ice cubes, not to neutralize the chemicals, purely to get rid of that spicy, annoying sensation. So here's the conspiracy. I drank a glow stick, zero...
Disclaimer, do not drink glow stick contain hatrin and... okay.
adverse effects. Nothing happened. So they've been saying, oh no, don't drink glow sticks, they're bad for you. They'll make you sick. But
I assumed the same. I thought you would die.
I could have sworn I could see in the dark. Nothing bad happened.
So nothing bad happened. Soapy,
With a hint of Tabasco.
wild, very
Wild berry. Oh my god, maybe it was a wild berry. Maybe that's what. Oh my god. You don't think. You don't think.
No, it couldn't be. No, it's just going to be.
That's a conspiracy. You're crazy.
Surely.
You're just making it up for attention.
Okay.
Oh, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. Toilets.
Yes.
I think there is no standard for what the big button does and what the small button does.
That is not true, actually. So the difference is, if you lift the toilet's thingy, you see there's actually two buttons for the water. So there's two. When you want to flush, your shit, you need to press both of them. If you're only taking out water, you can do it with only one of them.
No.
It's a way to save water. If you don't give a shit, you can just press the big one.
Oh, I'm going to need you to elaborate on that.
So, okay. Very often, people go number one. Less often, people go number two. So, naturally, the big one is the one that's frequently pressed because it's the big one. It's the one that everybody aims for, right? So that should be the small flush.
I feel like
exactly. Now look at this one.
No, don't misconstrue me. I think you're an idiot.
So you're telling me that the small button gets pressed more often than the big button?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, if you care about saving water, yes.
It's not so simple, is it?
I understand your logic, but I think it's built on a weak predicate. You're conflating big with important, when in this case,
Yes.
big means big, in that it's the big flush, it's the full flush, and the small means half flush. It's a
Now, you're telling me that this button gets pressed 5 times as often as this one on the
no,
left?
I know.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Yes.
So what I'm
Yes.
saying is that across all toilets, there is a non-standardization.
It's one of the stupid questions you always have that you hyperfixate, but you'll never get to say it to anyone.
Look at this. Which one is it?
It's one water and two water. One
Yeah.
is less water and one is more water. It's like that's so clear to me.
Wrong. 1 big drop for solids, 2 smaller drops for liquid.
What?
Which one is it?
The one on the left is the half flush, and the one on the right is the full flush.
Which one's the bigger one? You don't know. I don't
Dude.
know. Nobody knows. Only the plumber.
The one on the left is the full
Yeah.
flush. The one on the right is the half flush. Yeah, go on. Give us another one. This is easy. I can do this all day.
Not so easy now, is it?
The one on the left is
Yeah, that's the small
the
one.
full flush, and the
No.
one on the right is the
No, actually, I think that's the opposite for this one.
half flush. Maybe you just don't have an eye for it.
I think this is like gold like the sun, so it's P,
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the sun and the moon.
and then dark like the moon, so it's the darker stuff.
Why is it red?
What if we just had one button, and instead we used AI to determine how large the flush should be? Or
That's already a thing. That's called a Japanese toilet.
a dial
They are great.
and a button. Turn the dial for small amount, more, and then, full.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I always will go the small one,
Really?
100%.
I don't think I've ever pressed the small button.
Well-
and I don't in public bathrooms because I don't like the idea.
Yeah.
So I'll just hold it and then get very sick. But I always press the big one because that's the big button. Why wouldn't I press the big button?
Maybe it's because I've grown up in places where there's levels of water restriction. I half flush
Yeah.
on number twos.
Really?
I almost never use a full flush. Like, I could not tell you the last time I've used a full flush. I remember when I learnt the rhyme, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. And I was at
We don't have that saying, but yeah.
my mum's work when I was like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. And I was in an elevator with my mum and a woman who I found out was her boss. And I was like, Mum, check this out. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
What? And then you just said the rhyme.
Yeah, and then Mum's like, oh, that's great. That's great. Shut
That's
up.
cute.
She's
No, that's cute. That's cute.
like, I wish that glow stick took you.
There was a time we were on tank water and we used to have a saying, if it's yellow, say goodbye, fellow. If it's
What?
brown, let it stick around. No flush for number 2. Big flush for number 1. Ad time. What does the VP?
Oh, yeah, time. Let's go. I love these ones.
In NordVPN stand for.
An ancient society has kept this knowledge hidden for millennia.
Or at least, that's what my archaeologist grandfather told me.
Behold,
What?
Nord Boy, one of the Nord ruins' many puzzles. See how it reroutes my data.
I've never seen Indiana Jones, so this one's going over my head.
Whoa! You just opened the Theodore Roosevelt. Where are we going, Nordman?
With NordVPN servers all over the globe,
Anywhere the clues lead.
look on the back of the Statue of David. Give me your UV light. It's a message from the founding fathers.
With this, we could get the international Netflix catalog and a whole bunch of other geo-locked streaming content like BBC
Nice.
iPlayer,
What? Wait,
Netflix catalog, and a whole bunch of other geo-locked streaming
the fuck is this show? The fuck is this show?
content like BBC iPlayer and Japanese DTV. All the clues are lining up with the next solar eclipse. We gotta get to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier before this exclusive deal expires.
Uh-oh, it's the Society of Online Marketers. We've been trying to track your every step, Nordman.
They want to make an online profile of our web traffic so they can target us with advertising. And I can't let that happen.
No.
Is that what I think it is?
Martin Luther King Jr.'s Dreamcatcher.
Don't let go, Nordman!
I wasn't going.
Oh, so that's where it was.
The eclipse
That's what he meant when he said he's got a dream. He had a dream catcher.
is happening now. The ancient riddle!
Virtual, private. We've got 2 of 3.
What could the N stand for, Nordman?
I'm afraid to find out. From the producers of Nordshank Redemption, Nord, and
Oh shit. I saw this movie like a week ago for the first time. Amazing movie.
director Christopher Nordlin. I'm afraid your adventure stops here, Nordman.
Hand over Harriet Tubman's cipher, or I'll shoot the boy. This temple had its IP address exposed. It's gonna collapse.
The key to the cipher. It's on your grandfather's old pocket watch, which he gave you on his deathbed in his will before he died.
Gosh, why are these ads so fucking good?
If it was
Every
known,
time.
it would mean the end of civilization itself.
Oh, network. It's network. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I thought it would be.
Nord's no treasure.
So get NordVPN today. Go to nordvpn.com/incognito to get a huge deal on a 2-year plan plus 4 bonus months. Ad over.
MRI.
Had to get some MRIs a while back.
Fake.
They were really long. It was like an hour and a half. I'm in this f***ing machine, so it's like really boring.
Did you not have your phone?
No, but they gave us headphones which played
What?
music. The guy was like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And I was like, "Oh, I mean, I mostly listen to like video game stuff." So he's like, "All right." So he goes. Fuck, this is already making me laugh. So he goes on YouTube Music and types in video game music playlist, and he's like, "What does this look all right?" Now there's a bunch of like Undertale and stuff. So he puts it on.
Yeah.
Puts me on the table.
Put a bunch of Persona music. That would be amazing.
And he puts the headphones on, locks my head in, and the music starts playing, and it's the Skyrim main theme song. Just imagine this
That's
mental
epic.
image of me getting fed into an MRI machine while it's Novakin, Novakin, no. That was very funny. But later on, when I came out of the
Oh, that's epic.
machine, he was like, "Oh, how's the music going?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's great. It played some stuff from Shin Megami Tensei 4, which it did."
Yeah. Go there.
And he goes, "Yeah, and Donkey Kong."
Okay.
Oh, now that's relatable.
Well, okay, the point of the MRI story was not the Dovahkiin music. The point is that you're in there for like an hour and a half, and it's just making a bunch of really loud noises, but you can't see anything happening.
Was it an MRI of your head?
That was my whole spine.
Your whole spine.
It's crazy technology. No.
It is. It is. Do you reckon it's real?
MRIs. Now I reckon they just put you in and then they just get someone in Blender and they just like put together a spine and they're like, "Yeah, there it is."
Yes.
And they just make it all fucked up and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna have to take your spine out, put your spine back in."
You didn't drink any
Bro, it's a doctor, not a mechanic. They're not faking it so they can charge you more.
glue sticks when you were a kid, did you?
They're doing that before they put you in. It's like, you don't have any like metal piercings, any tattoos, da da da.
Yep.
You didn't drink any glow sticks when you were 4, did you? No, ma'am. Have you ever had an MRI before?
Yeah, actually, my doctor was worried I might be just like too smart.
Or too handsome?
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
they had to take a whole bunch of scans, and they were like, "What's going on? These numbers are off the charts." And they were seeing like parts glowing and stuff, and they're like, "I think this guy's using more than 10%."
There's actually no problems at all. You might be the most healthy.
Yeah, I had one too. It makes your head just super hot, like for the rest of the day.
And handsome man we've ever scanned. Can you sign this document? It's just a release form. I'm like, yeah, anything for a fan.
What do you think about
Here we
space?
go.
I like it.
I honestly, I don't. Perhaps we went to the moon, but I think the footage we have isn't real.
I think they went to.
I love computer physics. I do think we went to the moon for sure.
Mars and filmed
yeah.
it there.
Just because the lighting was better?
Yeah, we don't have the technology.
They just color corrected
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that makes a lot more sense. Because they were going to do it on Venus, but when they tried to green screen it out, it just, yeah.
Because they're not
I can watch some conspiracies. If you have anyone that you want me to see, let me know.
directors, so they would just be there with the f***ing cat. Like they don't know to hold it in like widescreen mode. They're like there with their phone, doing it in vertical.
Can you imagine Neil Armstrong's up there with the camera, and he doesn't realize he's actually got it on selfie camera. He's just like, yeah, check this out. It's just on selfie camera.
They had to reconstruct it off the reflections from
The
his helmet.
reflection, yeah.
So there's the three. There's Armstrong
Buzz Lightyear.
and Collins, Andrew Collins.
Well, I'm just going to say third astronaut, in case his name. Michael Collins.
Oh.
Nice one. Egghead. Oh, he's dead. That's a
Aw.
shame.
90?
He died
That's
on the
good.
moon.
Yeah, they'll have to leave him there. Oh, look, here's a picture of Michael Collins meeting President Trump.
Oh, really?
That's nice.
Dang. Yeah, he got old.
That's
That's a good life.
yeah.
Some say it was his greatest achievement.
It's crazy. It's like, oh, so he's busy. We can get you Obama. No. Well, I mean, I like the idea if it's just like Trump like doesn't know who he is. He's like, oh yeah, well, yeah, with Buzz's friend, yeah, Woody.
There's a big chance he didn't know who he was.
That was my Trump impression. But like his expression looks like.
Oh yeah, wow, he's seen some stuff. I've got something really important
I didn't know his name, or that he existed before this video, to be honest.
to tell you, Mr. President. You gotta know about the moon. There's a thing
There's goblins on the moon.
I haven't told anyone before.
They took Neil and they took Buzz and they replaced him.
Oh fuck.
And no one will listen to me.
Do you think he gets sick of the moon? Because there's nothing anyone wants to talk to him about except for the moon, right?
The moon, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he goes out at night and he sees the moon. He's like, oh, fuck off. What happens to werewolves on the moon? If you put a werewolf on the moon, does he just turn into a werewolf all the
Well,
time?
yeah, they're just werewolves all the time. Yeah.
Do they need spacesuits?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be scary.
That'd be really spooky.
What do you reckon's the scariest thing you could find on the moon?
The previous crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apollo 1.
So you're on the moon.
Sorry, let me just pretend that the moon's real for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm on the moon. Go on.
You're bouncing around, and it's great. You're having a good
Okay.
time. But
What if you bounce too high? Will you fall off?
Yes.
Will you fall off the moon?
Kind of. You need, like the moon is like 1/5 of the size of the Earth, so you only need like 1/5 the force to escape it, or even less. I don't think you can do it by just jumping, but it is possible.
no, you can't fall off the moon. What does that even mean?
I mean, I just think that it's like, what if
Fall
it's like,
where? Down space? Fall to the bottom of space?
yeah, I don't know, maybe you fall off the moon, maybe you trip and fumble and you just got to sort of keep going. I think that's the angriest I've ever heard you. Do you reckon they started doing push-ups and they're like, yeah, check this out, 150 push-ups, easy.
Like one finger.
But he's doing it with his knees down. He's like,
No, just film from the top half up. Neo, film from the top half up.
part of me thinks, just part of me, deep in my soul thinks, I reckon you could fall off the moon.
I want to look it up. I want to look it up so bad.
What, you're just walking around normally, you just gotta be really careful.
God, I hope I don't fall.
Trip, and then whoop. When
Okay.
I was a kid, I read a book called The Blue Nowhere by Jeffrey Deaver.
Go on.
It's a
Okay.
deadly game of cat and mouse, where one guy is the world's greatest hacker, and the other one is a brilliant but tortured criminal investigator who's slightly new to the computing world, right? There's one point where they're having their hack off, and they're like, we gotta get into his mainframe, and then he's like, he's hacking into our mainframe at the same time, and they're going back and forth, who can counter-hack the best? And then it seems as though the hacker guy has kind of stopped. Maybe we did it, maybe we won. All of a sudden, the computer that they were hacking on explodes.
Okay.
Because the bad guy hacker managed to turn off all the cooling fans, and it just
What?
somehow exploded.
What?
What I'm trying to get around to is, how come the NSA doesn't do cool shit like that?
Yeah. It's never something cool like Watchdog, like hacking the bollards, and I'm like, dude, bollard hack, activate. In a world connected.
Yeah, they only have lame stuff, like bullets made of ice. So they melt and they don't find the evidence.
By Web 3.0, nothing is safe.
Imagine we like go to war with China, they press the button, and all the bollards go up at once.
But then I've got a sweet motorbike and I can get between the bollards. So I'm driving on my sweet motorbike. I'm listening to Day and Night by Kid.
The kanji glasses are killing me.
Cut the Skyrim.
Yeah, I've got Skyrim theme playing.
They're hacking all the traffic lights, they're turning them all red.
But I mean, I don't stop at red lights anyway. Nice try.
So next, they use up all the prepaid mobile data on your phone, and suddenly you can't connect to the internet.
And my plan doesn't reset until the 10th, so my hack gets cancelled.
My hack gets cancelled.
And which is hard because my other hand was already holding a beer, so now my hand's.
I love that idea. Just being at the, I don't know, the NSA, the CIA headquarters. Stand down. Cancel the hack.
We need him working for us.
Thing is, like, you've got the movie version of hacking,
I'm getting hacked.
Yeah.
This is major.
and then you've got the real life version of hacking, which is much more boring.
I was wondering if you can take a look at a website I'm trying to get to.
Sure, what's the website?
By clicking that link, he's just given David full access to his computer.
We're on his computer right now.
Tedious.
But what if actually it is as fun as in the movies, and it's much more like, have you seen Swordfish?
Yeah.
You're like spinning a cube around, and you're going, the cipher is being decrypted.
Oh, yeah.
And you see the number going up. That would be so exciting. I think that that's actually what hacking is like, and there's a deliberate move to pretend that it's not.
But what? Like, why?
I heard that the underground, government, whatever, I heard that they actually have like this big document that effectively has like contingencies for a whole bunch of really strange scenarios.
Well, what kind of contingencies would it be? Like what happens if the president has a sore tummy today and he has to do an address?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
I reckon it'd be like, it wouldn't be an easy, simple solution. It would be the most convoluted thing possible. It's like, all right, so we actually
Yeah, it's getting really good. You guys see the AI fight between Trump and Zelensky? Someone made a fight.
have a clone of him ready to go. So he can stay in bed. The clone can go out and do the speech.
wait a minute. What if you cloned Trump,
Sure.
then dispatched with the original? Would the clone still be president?
Yes.
Would he still want to be president?
Yes.
You'd
Yes.
be like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe it's my chance to be my own guy.
What if he goes to sign the thing at the inauguration?
Yeah.
And some other guy runs in real fast and signs his name.
I'm pretty sure that just doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What if you're swearing in the president and it's a woman? And
Imagine the clone just says, nah, fuck this. I want to go work in McDonald's.
she's pregnant at the time. Is the baby also president?
No, I think
What if conjoined twins win the presidency?
one's president, one's vice president.
Yes.
That is an intriguing prospect.
Because they're not supposed to have the president and the vice president in the same room at the same time.
That sounds like
That's
fake.
not true.
No, it's true, because what if someone bombs the room?
No, that's not true. They were both together recently with Zelensky.
Then you lose both.
But what about all those pictures where it's like Obama
Although I'm honestly not sure why the fuck was JD there.
and Biden hugging?
Did you know that Trump has never met with that other guy?
Who?
JD Vance.
They've never met. Because they can't ever be in the same room at the same time. It's illegal. They'd both be immediately executed. It is illegal.
It is illegal. Yeah, no. I actually had a girlfriend like that where we couldn't be in the... It was...
What if
yeah.
Putin wanted to hang out with Trump like all the time, like be friends with him, and Trump was like, I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't leave. And so eventually he had to get a restraining order against him. But then Putin was like, well, you can't because I have diplomatic immunity.
Ooh, that is very intriguing.
What would you do?
It'd have to become a extra legal process where it's like, oh yeah, hi Putin. Yeah, no, Donald's not feeling very well today. We're just putting him to bed, so you might have to just come back another day, Putin.
Dodging him.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think there are any real restrictions on Air Force One.
Oh yeah, okay, go on.
So is the president allowed to just fly around to wherever to get ice cream
Yes.
or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, okay, now stop here. Yeah, that was good. Now let's stop here. Yes, let's.
Oh, it's Jollibee. We didn't have Jollibee in my country. But I love it here. It's amazing in Canada. Delicious.
Stop at this Ben and Jerry's.
Could be completely wrong.
Same with Ben and Jerry's. We didn't have it in my country. I didn't like it as much. Like, it's fine. It's ice cream. It's good, but nothing amazing.
But when Air Force One goes somewhere, there's like 2 other identical Air Force Ones that are like also going. So it's like,
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon the limitation comes down to, mechanical constraint. Like, there's just not enough space for 3 planes at Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I suppose it's the landing. I asked that to, I sent a DM to Notch once, and I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been on a private plane. Like, let's say you were going from New York to LA. Are you allowed to just say mid-flight, hey, can you stop and we'll get ice cream? And
I know celebrities have done it, but you can't just do it. You have to ask permission to land, and they have to grant it. And if they say yes, then yes.
Did he reply?
he said nothing to reply.
Oh,
So I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. I've never been on a private plane. I don't know what the rules are.
I just want to clarify, did you actually message Notch that?
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
actually, I have a friend who's a pilot, but he's a pilot for a commercial airline in Qatar. It's kind of crazy how much stuff people are actually able to get away with in flights. I can tell you some stories.
You know what we forgot to do? Who are you?
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone.
It's Mr. B.
I'm
From Story Mode.
an editor.
Listen, we got Story Mode, we got other channel, right? It's got 2 problems. Number 1, not enough people do reactions. I go
Hey, that's me.
to YouTube. I go to reactions.
Yes.
Everybody.
Oh, Alicia, I'm subscribed to everyone here. I'm subscribed to you.
React in main channel, Incognito.
Not you, I don't know you, but I want to. I don't know you, I want to.
We are the
Where am I?
Story Mode reactions. What the hell? Also,
Here, right here. Please shout me out.
other problem. Story Mode. Bad name. I'm changing it.
It's a good name.
Explained. I think that's a bit.
No, Story Mode's a good name.
Name.
Come on.
Explained.
Yeah, I like it when people have to pronounce things funny. Have you noticed, like on main channel, like, do you know why it's called The Varus Strikes Buck?
Yeah.
It means nothing. It's just so that when I knew reaction channels and we're gonna watch it, they would pronounce it funny.
This is the Varus Strax book. Strake's book. I can't just read what he wrote, apparently.
And it was just like funny to me that they'd have to. Anyway, point is, I like explained better. I think it's better. Because then you know what you're getting.
But maybe some people haven't seen Story Mode.
Oh,
so
right, well-
what are they getting?
To do, Nate heads off into the wasteland.
He goes running for many miles along the road. It's just like that Cormac McCarthy novel, Blood Meridian.
Until he comes across an old petrol station? Whoa! And there he meets a new hairy four-legged friend.
I've only got 2 legs, Mr. B.
No, Mr. Z, this is a dog called Dog Meat, and he's going to be our new friend.
Nate asks if he's seen Sean at all.
Give me Sean! No!
Alas, this shepherd hound only speaks German.
Ihr Sohn ist 60 Jahre alt und leitet das Institut.
Wait, hold up. Am I subscribed in story mode in this story mode? No, I'm not subscribed. Hold up. I'm subscribing my normal account. Life is Strange. Oh shit. I'd be willing to, but holy shit, it's 2.5 hours. That's a big one. Reacting to this is shit. That's hard. I did play this game, so I know it. I actually love Life is Strange.
Do you think this boy could have used a harpoon? Look at him. He's a wee lad.
No, he's far too...
Maybe. I don't know. Let me know if you would be willing to watch a reaction 2.5 hours to story mode.
Too scrawny. Thin-necked urchin dunderpate like you could never wield a poon such as this.
Are you Alex?
Weirdly, he recognizes her.
That's me.
I'm Ryan.
If she was taking that kind of body language, I would not dare.
Yeah, take another step forward,
No.
yeah.
I mean, he's a nice dude from a small town. She's from a big city. It makes sense.
It's like when like a dog.
That's just real life.
Its ears go back and it starts showing its teeth. And you're like, here, boy. Like, no, scoot into the corner, little fella.
It is the perfect background content.
Generally, what happens is you'll come in. It's usually like 12:30 or something. You just woke up.
Yeah.
And you're like, I kind of just feel like watching video games today.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to play it. But tell me what's happening.
Indiana Jones is solving a puzzle in the temple.
What kind of puzzle?
He's got to pour holy wine down a drain to get pictures of Jesus.
Oh, it's just too complicated. Skip this part.
Oh no, but we need to do it.
Do some sound effects with your mouth. Make it more fun.
Big thank you to Andrew Pinto, Brandana Gemino, Sim Brandon, blah blah
And
blah.
then you like throw an empty beer bottle at me. Yeah, it's crazy. That's the conspiracy.
NordVPN.com/incognito. NordVPN to again, thanks.
All right, thank you, and thank you. See you next time. Let me know if you wanted me to watch 2.5 hours of story mode. That's a big one, but I'd be willing to do it.